Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of meeting with Dustin Gross. He's the CEO of ClearSlide.
Great to be here, Gerhard. Nice to see you today, and this conference is going great.
You. Thank you. You did a great presentation today.
Thank you.
So what I'd like you to share with us is what are the new realities of selling?
Yeah, well, selling's changed a lot. We've got a more educated buyer than ever before. They're more mobile, they're more connected. They do a lot more of their own research. They're 60% of the way through the buying process before they're even willing to engage a seller. So it's creating a whole new set of challenges that sellers have to address early on.
So what is your solution for helping salespeople creating value in real time in a mobile environment?
Well, I think in the mobile environment, to create value, what you've got to do is be better connected to yourself as a salesperson and do a couple things well. One, you've got to be able to ask challenging questions and have a great growth mindset and a way to make sure you're adding value in any conversation, any form of outreach. So you've got to have a mobile device and the kind of client that will allow you to send emails, jump onto phone calls, be able to present on the fly, and to have the best content available when that's happening, so you can really have impact whenever that opportunity arises.
Well, another big component of mobile is social media. How should salespeople use social media to advance the sales process?
Well, there's a couple ways I think salespeople can use social media very effectively. Number one is when they're prospecting, to really understand what it is that the people they're trying to connect with are interested in, and actually sincerely weigh in on those topics and add value. Secondly, they can be using in their own social posts more links within their social posts to content or materials that will add value and attract people who are like-minded or might be interested in the things they have to offer. But what they've got to do is make sure those communities they're posting to, they're being sincere, and what they're providing is really good content, not just some bad sales materials. It's got to be something that's relevant.
So ClearSlide also creates sort of a communications platform where you create an environment that is conducive to learning and coaching. How do you do that?
Yeah, that is a big part of the ClearSlide platform, is to make sure we're collecting content and information across all forms of outreach. And that creates an environment. If you actually have your reps using ClearSlide and they're using you for email and they're using ClearSlide for the way they do their audio calls and their live pitches in person, what we're able to do then is collect all kinds of information on what content works, what modes of outreach are most effective, and it helps your top reps really provide insight to reps that may be up-and-comers or maybe trying to get up to speed, to learn from the folks that are really doing it well. What specifically are they doing, what content, what materials, and it helps managers to have more active discussions that are based on the facts of how people are performing, not on the impressions or self-reported information, but really on what they are truly doing, the content they're using, how well they're pitching. Being able to get recordings from those kinds of interactions provides a much more valuable coaching opportunity.
So the sales manager gets a real-life, just-in-time view so they can intervene proactively.
Absolutely. The sales managers in our platform can follow just about anything they want. They can follow individual reps so they know when they're doing interactions and jump on calls or debrief afterwards. They can follow specific deals. They can follow specific types of content that might have been launched that are important. And all those things the manager can get a real-time alert on that, or they can get a daily summary or a weekly summary that will help, and they can of course see these in real time as they go into coaching conversations with the rep as well, to understand how active had they been, what content did they use, how effective were they with their pitches, and is that moving their deals forward, and where might they be struggling. Maybe their open rates aren't good, or maybe they're not using the most up-to-date content, and that's something a manager can immediately diagnose and help with.
So what you're saying is you're almost creating an ongoing sales improvement engine within the sales organization.
That's exactly right. I think oftentimes, even if you can get a growth mindset where you're trying to continually improve, you still have to have the facts of what's being utilized and what's the current state of the way things are operating to help give you the facts of where you can go from there. And what the ClearSlide platform does is it helps fill in some of that engagement level information and data that provides the opportunity for more of an objective, fact-based conversation, and it's less about identifying a person as being good or bad at something, and more about what's the situation that we currently face and how do we drive improvements continuously in the process.
So you're really committed to ongoing improvement. How does ClearSlide sort of help raise the level of professionalism in selling?
Well, it's interesting. That's one of the things I'm most excited about. I think having a product that salespeople love to use, that their managers love to use, that senior leaders are taking advantage of, is a good thing. And mostly, what we're trying to do is make sure that reps are better equipped to put their best foot forward in those moments of truth. When you finally are connecting with people that are important, whether it's in email or on a web conference or in person, that you have the best content at your disposal, and that you're confident enough to go in and have a really robust discussion where you are truly becoming a consultative partner to whoever you're talking with, rather than just pushing decks or materials that you're hoping will stick. If you've got the insights on what they've seen before, or where they've spent time on your presentations, or the links you've sent, you can then tailor your message even that much more effectively to the audience. And that I think really does raise the level of professionalism and value that you create in every conversation. And that's really what professional salespeople do, is they know how to listen to their prospects and their customers, and to really tailor the conversation to add value in every interaction that they possibly can.
Well, the real realities of the changes in selling is that you either get better or get out of the game.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. It's one of those few, I think, professions where there really is an objective outcome. It's not so subjective. It's measurable.
Right.
You're either helping people or not. You're either hitting your quota targets or you're not. And as a result, if you're not in the mindset of constantly improving and continually doing a better job, it's going to be visible. So, embracing the right kinds of tools and technology and the right mindset is just critical to long-going success.
So for anybody who'd like to learn more about how to create the right mindset and improve sales like you've never done before, go to clearslide.com. It is a platform that delivers ongoing improvement in real time. Thank you, Dustin.
Thank you, Gerhard.